it's me, the ukulele teacher, and today we are going to learn how to play Can't Fight This Feeling by REO Speedwagon. And where hasn't this song appeared in the last couple of years? It was a huge part of Stranger Things, it appeared in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and eagle-eyed UK viewers will of course spotted it over the last couple of days appearing as the brand new soundtrack to the 2019 John Lewis Christmas ad. But wherever you know it from, there's no denying that this is an awesome, classic power pop ballad that you are going to need to learn on the ukulele. So grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune it should sound like this. And let's go ahead and learn Can't Fight This Feeling. The first thing I want to do is play you through a quick verse and chorus of the song to give you a rough idea, the most approximate idea, of how the song will sound when you've learned it. If you'd like a song sheet so you can follow along, be sure to sign up today to patreon.com/uketeacher, where you get a free PDF song sheet with every single lesson, plus loads of other cool perks and rewards, including each video at least 24 hours before the rest of the world. You can sign up today for as little as $1 a month, and it means that I can carry on making these videos for you. I can't fight this feeling any longer, and yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. I tell myself that I can hold out forever. I say there is no reason for my fear, 'cause I feel so secure when we're together. You give my life direction, you make everything so clear. And even as I wonder, I'm keeping you inside. You're a candle in the window on a cold dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. Before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to Ortega Guitars for sending me this beautiful ukulele to play and for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to find out more information about this ukulele or about Ortega Guitars, then check out the link in the video description below. Also, I would like to draw your attention to ukuleletees.com, your one-stop shop for awesome exclusive ukulele themed t-shirts. These are the chords you'll need for the song. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of A, put your first finger on the first fret of the third string and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of A should sound like this. To play the chord of E, bar the fourth fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all four strings at the same time. Then add your fourth finger to the seventh fret of the first string. And the chord of E should sound like this. Now there are a lot of bar chords throughout the song, so if that's something you struggle with, then check out my video first on how to play bar chords. It'll give you a couple of handy hints and tips to make the whole thing a little bit less frightening and a lot easier. To play the chord of F sharp minor, go back to that A shape, but add your third finger to the second fret of the second string, and the chord of F sharp minor should sound like this. To play the chord of D, go back to that E shape, but slide the whole thing down 1, 2 frets, like this, and the chord of D should sound like this. To play the chord of F sharp, put that bar on the first fret of the ukulele, and then add your second finger to the second fret of the second string, and your third finger to the third fret of the fourth string, and the chord of F sharp should sound like this. To play the chord of B minor 7, just bar the 2nd fret of the ukulele, and it should sound like this. Now to play the intro, the chords are A to E to F sharp minor to E, played through twice. For this part, you'll need to get the fingers in your right hand in the correct position. So for that, put your thumb above the 4th string, and then your 1st finger underneath the 3rd string, your 2nd finger underneath the 2nd string, and your 3rd finger underneath the 1st string, like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. That way you can play any of the strings individually or collectively. And you won't have to worry about where your fingers are. They'll already be automatically in the right place. But in the intro, I should warn you that I play the A chord and the F sharp minor chord a little bit differently than I do in the rest of the song. To play the A chord, I bar the 4th fret with my 1st finger, then I add my 2nd finger to the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then I add my 3rd finger to the 6th fret of the 4th string. And I play strings 4, 2, and 1 together, then I play string 3 on its own, then I put my 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string, and then I play the 4th string and the 1st string together, and then I play the 2nd string on its own. So the pattern on the A should sound like this. Then I basically lift up my 2nd and 3rd fingers and have the E shape, and play the exact same pattern again. Then I play a chord of F sharp minor, but this time I play that by putting my 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 1st string, my 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and I put my 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, and my 4th finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, and I play the same pattern again. And then I go back to the E. So put that all together and the intro should sound like this. And that's how to play your intro. So for some of you guys, the intro might be a little bit tough. And if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. You guys can jump straight into the verse. For that though, we're still going to be doing a basic finger picking pattern. So you'll need to get the fingers on your right hand in the correct position before we go any further. Now the picking pattern that I play in the verse is pretty straightforward. I pluck strings 4, 2, and 1 together, and then I pluck string 3 on its own. Just like this. It's a nice and steady movement, but it might take you a little bit of time to get used to doing that with your right hand. So if it helps, just play it through again and again just on the chord of A until you get used to making that pattern. Just pluck strings 4, 2, and 1 together, and then 3 on its own. Just do that again and again until you're comfortable with it. Now the chords for the first line of the verse are A to E to F sharp minor. And here we play that pattern twice on A and E and 4 times on F sharp minor, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the second line, the chords are D to A to E. And here we play it twice on the D and A and 4 times on the E, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the third line, the chords are A to E to F sharp, and here we play it twice on the A and E and 4 times on the F sharp. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the fourth line, the chords are B minor 7 to D to E, and here we play it twice on the B minor 7 and D, and 4 times on the E, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put that all together and play through the first half of the verse, nice and slow from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't fight this feeling any longer, and yet I'm still afraid to let it show. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. Then the second half of the verse, the first 3 lines are exactly the same as the first 3 lines of the first half of the verse. So let's carry on playing through. I tell myself that I can't hold out forever. I say there is no reason for my fear, 'cause I feel so secure when we're together. Then it's basically just the last line of the verse where things change ever so slightly. There are 4 chords, B-7 to A, to D to E. And here you play the pattern twice on each of those chords, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the part of the song that goes like this. You give my life direction, you make everything so clear. Then we move into the pre-chorus, and the first 2 lines the chords are D and A, and here we play it through 4 times on each of those chords, like this. And even as I wonder, I'm keeping you inside. Then the 3rd and 4th line, the chords are D and then A to E. So here we play it 4 more times on the D, and then twice on the A and twice on the E, like this. You're a candle in the window on a cold dark winter's night. And then the 4th line, the chords are D to F sharp minor to E. And here we play the pattern 4 times on each chord, like this. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. So let's put that all together and play through the pre-chorus. Again, nice and slow. 3, 4. And even as I wonder, I'm keeping you inside. You're a candle in the window on a cold dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And that takes you into the unmistakable and iconic chorus. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. So let's learn how to play that. Firstly, we start off with those 4 huge power chords. That's 4 downstrokes on the D chord, like this. Down, 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 down. And then the strumming pattern I play for most of the rest of the chorus is down, 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 up, like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. The first 3 times through, it's just on the chords of A to B-7 to D. And here you play the down, 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 up pattern once on the A and B-7 and twice on the D, like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. That's the part of the song that goes like this. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars for. And then you go on to the chord of E. Forever. And then you basically repeat what we've done so far. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door. And then here's for the final line, the chords change to D, E to A. Baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. So put that all together and you've got your chorus. It should sound a little something like this. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. And then after the chorus you just go into verse 2, or if you want to play the solo over the verse you can do that as well. And then basically throughout the rest of the song you repeat verse, pre-chorus and chorus, put that all together, and that's how to play Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore by REO Speedwagon. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.